Bring us in.
Yo, what is up, world? We are back once again for another season 2 episode of the Blerd Spot Podcast. I'm your host, Jones88, Crystal Bay, and the homeboy Kid Phantom. We back from the grocery store. We got the milk. We are the step parents of the podcast game. We left y'all and didn't tell nobody. We just left. Like we just dipped, you know.
We had to, regroup and step our game up, better sound quality, better video quality. We just had to get over all better for you guys.
Oh, yeah. And I had schoolwork to do.
Yep.
Yeah. And this nigga in school trying to get his learn on.
And I'm at the album stages. I got to finish up this semester. I graduate in December.
Yep. Whoop, whoop. I got 2 projects I need to get done. So that's what's been working. Auntie, she been over here in the medical streets fighting,
you know what I'm saying?
COVID, kicking COVID's ass, So
you feel me?
Hey, if you're gonna kick COVID, this is a shout out to Canada Dry Bowl, the best COVID soda out there.
Huh.
Ain't your regular ginger. You take
ginger,
and it's like taking a straight shot of
ginger. Oh, that's spicy.
Yes.
You could put ginger. Man, you could put ginger ale on a gunshot wound. The bullet just gonna fall out.
Nah, but
that's facts. Look it up.
The black community remedy right there. Oh, you sick? Ginger ale.
This version of Canada Dry, this bowl, you could put this on a gunshot wound and it will sew itself.
Yep. Hey.
So do y'all say ginger ale, ginger ale, or ginger ale?
I don't even. Now that you say it, now I gotta think about how I say it.
I say ginger ale.
I say C.
Ginger
I say natural. But getting that, get that ginger ale.
Ginger ale. Damn, how do I? Now I'm thinking, but I don't know how I say it. I might say I might just go straight ginger ale.
I say everybody C but me. I do the B, ginger ale.
I go in there like, make me a cup of Ron Weasley.
Damn. Yeah.
So good? It's 2021. Happy New Year.
And Jumanji.
To you guys. I did. I said Jumanji like a mug. It obviously didn't work.
It worked
for once. Can we say this? For once, it wasn't us acting a fool this time. It wasn't us.
We didn't act a fool last time. They just don't.
No, we didn't.
No.
They did.
By
they treated us
media
like
standard, we was the savages, the thugs, just everything but what we were. But now it ain't us.
It ain't never been us.
And you got people.
My favorite team loses a game.
I'm like,
when their favorite team wins a game, it's the same goddamn thing.
They over here scaling walls, looking like Super Mario Brothers. I saw a meme that said Honky Kong.
Woo, that's funny.
I'm over here just not clan on clan violence.
You know what?
Right.
The cold part about it was the dude that was in the joint sitting in Nancy Pelosi's desk, like, yo, this is my desk. This is my office. And then the other guy had the podium walking by, looked at the camera like,
but wait.
The dude who had the podium looked at Tom Brady. I'm just gonna say that.
Gosh damn. This how we started.
So the dude at the desk, you see, he tried to hide himself by shaving his beard off before he got off the plane.
Just let me go ahead and shave in the bathroom.
His mugshot ain't got no beard.
Right. Yeah. Oh, then let's talk about the Soho Karen also. The girl, the 22-year-old who attacked the little young
black man
cell phone that wasn't hers. Like that dad looked at her and said, "Are you the only person with this with an iPhone?" I don't think so.
Right.
Yeah, they arrested her ass in California and brought her ass back to New York.
As they should. They be getting beside themselves. But, we're not here to bash them folks on this show. They did it to themselves. But yes, 2021. Hopefully, we finally get all the things we were promised last year from Marvel, DC, and a plethora of other places. But Rona been doing her thing. She said, "I'm here to stay, bitches." Um, so with Rona being around, have y'all lost y'all's drive, momentum to see any MCU movies?
Nope, not at all. I've been waiting. Man, after that horrible showing by the DCEU with WW 86, 84, whatever year that shit was supposed to be.
I ain't seen it yet.
I don't see it.
I went to sleep on it, and as much as I bashed Black Widow, I am now looking forward to seeing her movie because of that. I would rather see the head scissors takedown.
I'm gonna be real. I kind of lost my drive to see it after Chad died because Black Panther was supposed to be such a big part in the new Avengers.
And the fact that they're not recasting, they're not past the
at
least past the mantle.
Hold on. I heard something about it. My partner told me that what's the girl he was messing with at the end of the movie?
Nakia.
Yes. From what I heard, this is just a rumor, don't quote me. He was telling me that her cousin is gonna fight for the mantle for Black Panther. He's gonna become the Black Panther. And I'm like, all right, whatever, that's cool.
Fuck no, hell no, bullshit. Excuse all.
I'd rather do that than have two Black Panthers. They saying M'Baku and Shuri. I don't want two Black Panthers.
No.
If I had to choose, I would do that instead of that. If I got to pick,
I would look at the source material that you're making a movie out of and see that Shuri becomes a Black Panther. She actually had to grow up really fucking quick when that mantle hit. Like he literally like, look, I'm gonna go off, I'm gonna be a husband and stuff like that. I'm still gonna be the king, but I need you to be the Black Panther because I can't be the Black Panther and king at the same damn time. So she was handling the Black Panther stuff while he was being king. You don't actually have to show him being king. You know what I mean? Just three Black Panther.
But
Recast.
Boy, Wyland Noel needs to be. Elon, how do you say his name? The guy from the Purge movie, black dude.
His name is Elon Noel.
I said that. Elon Wyland. I don't want to mess up his name. Whatever name you say it, Mr. Noel. I believe you are fit to be the king.
But see, that's what I was saying. Like at this point, we ain't getting no recast, so I guess we got to get what we want. We got to get however we got to get it. And like I said, I don't want no two Black Panthers. I mean, I don't mind M'Baku being Black Panther. I don't mind Shuri being Black Panther. I'm just gonna put that out there. But I don't want two Black Panthers, and I don't want them using the universe to pluck a child out of one universe. I don't want it. Like I said it before. I think I said it on here or somewhere else. I don't want the multiverse to be an excuse to pull people from other universes. And I don't want that to be the reason why mutants and everything exist. I don't want that. I don't want none of that. So back to Black Panther, we say recast. Everybody's saying it now. But at this point, like
everybody but the person Kevin Feige head ass.
And I understand where he's coming from. I get it. I understand you want to respect the legacy, but on the other side, like the character.
I think it's disrespectful of his legacy to just stop the character.
Yes, I agree. But going back, like Hype Train, like I'm more excited for the Disney Plus show. I'm more excited for the low-key show now than I was before. All right, cool. I wasn't excited for it. Now I'm like, I'm with y'all got me. I'm all in. And I'm ready for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm not
the Hawkeye series. I don't care what nobody say. That's the series I'm looking forward to.
And
even though they ain't picked my boy Shia LaBeouf, I am looking forward to the Moon Knight series.
Legal troubles right now.
Oh yeah, that boy.
Right.
The trouble. And I'm like this. Like WandaVision, I'm excited for. That's gonna be like a me LSD trip. That's gonna be like, yo, you gonna be done. Like, yo, what? Because I've heard that they saying that it's not what you think it's gonna be. It's gonna be one of them. It's gonna be like, all right.
It's because they gonna set it up for Wanda to finally be the villain, because you know she's supposed to be the villain in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
They say.
They say.
They say.
They saw
They also say that in WandaVision, the word mutant is going to be used for the first time in the MCU.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah.
And they also say Peters is supposed to be making a cameo as Quicksilver.
Oh yeah, yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that.
So, you know, do you think 2021 is going to be kind to us and things are going to open back up? Do you think we'll be able to do Comic Cons again? All that?
I'll go first. To an extent, I want to say I talked to my mom and we was like, yo, if stuff ain't good by June, I mean, you know, you got a vaccine that's out moving around. I mean, stuff got to be normal. Still, you got to get back to like a rhythm by, because shit jumped off in March last year. Something got to get back like to somewhat normal. So I want to say stuff gonna start opening back up and going back to what we can call normal. I would like to say Comic Cons may not be Comic Con. We may not get it. May not get it yet. We may not get Comic Con till next year.
Well, Fan Expo is slated to be in October. So, you know, I'm really hoping that we can open back up and do Comic Cons, because this will be the first year I'm going to cosplay. This will be the first year the Blerd Spot Podcast will be in the house. And, you know, it just, we had, you know, we as a podcast had so many plans last year for Comic Con that we had to put off this year. And I'm just really hoping we get to do it, to really get out there.
Yeah, because I talked to her. Okay, I'm sorry.
There's only one problem I see going in. This new vaccine, as they call it, doesn't help with the new variant that's out that just made its way to the U.S.
Do y'all think it's going to be like the Spanish? I mean, it took what, 2-3 years for the Spanish flu to dissipate, and that was like way back in the day before all the technology we have now. Do you think it's going to take as long, or do you think we could get it under control?
Okay, yes, because we got more technology, we got more like modern medicine and all that, so we got more ways of grabbing a hold of stuff now than we did years ago. So I want to say that's why I say I think we can get stuff under control quicker, or just stabilize it, to the point of, we can stabilize this. Because, like, let's be real. Tahir Moore said it best. Like, we ain't even got a cure for the common cold, and we expect them to get something for this. Like, I mean, like, just hem it up. That's all I need them to have, to hem up the corona for a little bit. Like, hem them up, put them in timeout. Then, like, all right, we got this dude under control. Because corona, like that little badass kid in class that fuck it up for everybody every day. Sorry for cussing. But, yo, he mess it up for everybody. Like, it's always that one dude that we be good. We get that pizza party on Friday. But little coronavirus on a Thursday, mess it up for everybody. And the teacher pointed him out. Thank y'all, can thank corona for messing up for y'all.
Pretty much.
Wait till recess. We about to light your butt up, bro.
Pretty much. I mean, I just really want to get back out there to Comic-Con, like, for real. It just, last year wasn't the same without it.
It wasn't.
You know, I know a lot of, like, professional cosplayers, you know, have really taken to IG this past year, heavier than normal, because they can't go out to Comic-Con, you know, and showcase their stuff. So they've had to do it all digitally.
Right.
And me personally, I just want to get back to having date nights with my wife. That's all. Like,
that's so sweet.
Like, our time away from the kids will be the best, because we're not mommy and daddy. We're Anthony and Lisa. We're just having fun.
Right.
So, like, we get to go and be the kid that we have.
Right. And speaking from a music standpoint, as a musician, it's like, I talked to all my creator friends like, yo, it sucks because we got hit hard. Like musically, you can't go out and do shows and like virtually this virtual stuff ain't cool because you can't really gauge.
Unless you a big name artist,
Yeah,
virtually ain't nothing.
it ain't because I got a lot of new stuff that y'all heard already. Like I don't know how that will work in the crowd. I couldn't do that live. I like to be able to gauge how a song hit when the beat drop and see how the crowd reacts to it and see how all right, cool, they like this song, they don't like this one, and all that. And it's like not being able to do shows sucked. And people like, yo, do a virtual thing. I like, nah, I ain't doing it. It ain't.
I'm gonna shout you out. Y'all check out my boy Junes88 on all your streaming platforms, Apple Music,
Appreciate it.
Spotify. Check it out. It's dope.
Oh yeah, I'm working. I'm working. Like I say, project almost done. Got one more song to record, and I'm blessing y'all with two projects this season. Something in the fall and something in the winter. So that's breaking news on the Blerd Spot podcast. Y'all heard it first, my blurty people. But back to this WandaVision.
Good.
Friday. Are y'all ready?
I've been ready.
Been ready.
Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. WandaVision was supposed to be out visions ago.
I mean, we were supposed to been and already seen Black Widow, WandaVision,
Eternal, Shang-Chi, all that stuff.
Okay.
all that.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question about Black Widow. For them to keep pushing Black Widow and Falcon and the Winter Soldier back, because even though we know they both connect to each other, what do y'all think that's in Black Widow that's so important that ties into Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Because they pushing it back for a reason.
At this point, I have no clue.
Do we even care now?
Yes,
Like,
yes, I still care.
I do. I mean, I'm curious. When I said, I said earlier in the show that, my drive for the MCU is kind of dwindled a little bit, but it's not completely gone. Like, I'm still curious. I've just, the wind has been taken out of the sails a little bit.
yeah.
So it's coasting instead of gliding.
My thing is with Black Widow, it's horrible timing. Not because of the virus or anything. It's just the time frame for Black Widow happens in between Infinity War and
Civil War
and Infinity War. My problem is it should have released between Infinity War, Civil War and Infinity War.
Yeah, now that you said, but I don't think they knew. I don't think they knew they were going to do it. Well, yes, they did. In the year.
Well, I mean, it may be very purposeful. Like it could be on purpose and for a reason, but we don't know that reason. So now to us, it looks stupid. But when we see it, we might be like, "Oh, that's why they did that."
Yep, and it goes back. I want to touch back on what I said earlier, where how everything, how you said music is going to be spoken in WandaVision. I'm like this. After I saw that trash Dark Phoenix movie, everything started building. I swore not seen it until I saw it on HBO. I'm like, let me look at it. And all right, cool. Maybe I would be content with Professor Xavier using that big brain of his and wiping everybody's memory to not know about no mutants. Then snap shit happens. Cool.
That sounds like like that's because him and Magneto still cool, but they not cool. That sounds like something Magneto asked him to do to stay out the fray. Like their fight isn't our fight right now.
Yeah, and I would rather
each other. We're not even on the same team. Let's get on the same page first before going out there to go help other people.
Facts. And I'd rather that than, oh, Wanda made all the mutants come together, yada yada, the X gene, but that don't make no sense because they said they unlocked the X gene. So how would all these people be already here it wouldn't make no sense. So how did Wolverine been in this mug for years? So where was he at?
Right.
I
think a theory. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Anthony.
I would say if you think about it, shoot, Wolverine fought right alongside Captain America. They was
black. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I mean, I think one theory we bounced around, or I think it was us. I really don't remember. was that, the snap, the radiation and stuff from the snap. But then it wouldn't answer the question of things like people like Wolverine and stuff that have been around for a long ass time.
Yep. And I don't want they say they introduced the Weapon X program. Oh, okay. So where has Wolverine been this whole time? Like that's
Well,
like
they're going to have to introduce the mutant soon because they have Deadpool lined up.
yep.
Yeah,
You can't have Deadpool without the
what
X-Men.
if it's Deadpool who introduces the damn mutants? Think about it.
No, because
He has one power that everybody else doesn't have.
the only reason why I don't like that is because y'all know how I feel about Captain Marvel too. I better see Rogue, Mystique, because Mystique's my girl, and Gambit, and it better be the storyline of Rogue takes Captain Marvel's powers.
Yep.
Well, we're supposed to be getting an update about Captain Marvel too soon.
And it's just so much stuff that then we got the Fantastic Four. Like where have they been? Like where they been at?
I believe they are the ones who bought Avengers Tower in that first Spider-Man Homecoming. Also, not to be a little plug or nothing like that, but we know they all coming back. If you go and look up on Google Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness and you click on cast, Tobey Maguire's name pops up as Spider-Man. Tom Holland's name pops up as Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield's name pops up as Spider-Man. Everybody who we speculate names pop up.
But see, they say that's not factual because Google generates it a certain way. So if you search somebody's name with the movie, it generates it to the point where all right, they connect that person to that movie. So it's not like
I'm saying if you Google the movie itself and click
on
just
Doctor Strange
in the Multiverse of Madness.
Okay then.
And click on cast, it pops up all their names. If you do the same, it does the same thing for WandaVision. Doctor Strange's name pops up in cast for WandaVision.
But see, that's the cold part about this Doctor Strange joint, because it don't come out till next year. So we waiting on a whole nother year for another good movie. Like,
and Doctor Strange is the ish.
He's the dude. Like, this dude is the only person that sold his whole soul for all the power. Like, all right, you can get a little bit of power, but how much do you want? I want it all.
I told y'all what I want in Doctor Strange.
This man is nuts.
I told y'all who I want to show up. He better show up.
You want her uncle, Brother Voodoo in that joint.
Dr. Voodoo in that joint, Aaron.
I mean, I fucks with it. I did some research on Buddy. He cool.
I just
Buddy nice.
I just check the chat.
But yeah, man, I'm excited for everything right now.
Ryan Reynolds. So that means Deadpool gonna be in it?
Yeah.
Low-key?
That's why I was like, oh, you sons of bitches. I can't wait.
But see, low-key, speaking of low-key, like his show, I'm like, once I like
I wasn't excited until I saw the trailer. And then I was like,
yeah.
And
okay.
I lost my mind when I saw the DB Cooper reference. I'm like, yep, that would be low-key. Steal all the money, jump out the plane. I caught that soon as I saw it. Like, yo, I bet nobody knows what this is right now. My partner, what was that airplane? Look up DB Cooper, bro. You thank me in the morning. And then Heimdall is back. Then do y'all think that's Black Widow in that trailer? Or is that Lady Loki? Which y'all think?
Lady Loki.
Definitely Lady Loki.
You think
I think it's Lady Loki.
Probably is.
I just sent y'all the WandaVision one also. Because technically Thor might make an appearance.
Okay. Evan Peters, yes.
And you see Monica Rambeau, right? That's the girl from Captain Marvel. That's her old.
And they saying that whole pocket dimension, they sending people in trying to get her out. I know that. I know how many episodes it's gonna be. It's gonna be 8, right?
10, I think.
I was gonna say 8.
No, I think that's.
Are they gonna be 45 minutes?
No, it's gonna be like an hour.
Oh, thank God.
With no commercials.
I said with episodes because I heard it was 8. I know the season finale gonna be off the chain. It's like they hitting you back to back. Then Falcon and the Winter Soldier come out in March. Then Loki come out in May. Like, gosh, damn, stop hitting us, Marvel.
Finally used my Disney Plus subscription. I just been paying it and I ain't really watched nothing.
Who
I
you
watched
paying?
Soul. I watched Soul and that was nice.
I heard it was good. A lot of people was talking about it.
It was good to me. Why are you covering your camera?
Soul makes me mad. I have my reasons for that. I love the movie Soul. Soul's a good movie. My son wore that out.
It just came out in December. How you? That dude.
My son watched that movie 3 times.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he watched it 135 times, like nephew.
No, we watched it together as a family, and then the next days when he wants to go to sleep, when it's time to go to sleep, we put a movie on. He always wanted to watch Soul. He watched the whole movie and then fall asleep. I have beef with Soul. My beef with Soul is the same reason why I have beef with my other movie that I like so much, Princess and the Frog. Stop making black characters something other than black human beings.
I will say at least Soul didn't keep him. I mean, kind of did, but at least you saw his black figure more than Tiana. Let's just be real.
No, this is my problem with it. The white woman was the black man in that movie longer than the black man was.
True.
See, I ain't seen the movie yet, so I don't know what's going on. I've been meaning to watch it, but
it's good. Watch it.
Is it worth the hype though? That's what I want to know. Because they hyped that movie. They hyped it up for like a while.
It's really worth the hype.
It's a good movie.
Like I said, my beef with it is I'm tired of them marketing a movie as, oh, this is the first black-led movie with a black character, and then the black character is black for 12 minutes, and then he's a freaking spirit or soul for the rest of the time. And then when he finally gets to go back to his body, he's not in his body. He's a freaking cat. And the white woman is the black man longer than the black man is. That's my only beef with it. Love the movie Disney. Did your shit. Well, Disney and Pixar. But I'm tired of y'all changing black characters to non-human forms just so you can say you had a black-led character.
Because the way they showed it, the way they made it, they were showing a barbershop scene. Like, oh, okay.
I mean, the barbershop scene is nice.
It really is.
Let me tell you, the barber, that's Zaddy. I was like, oh.
That's a kid show. That's a kid.
And he's a grown man.
It's a fictional character. Stop it. You're not doing it. Stop it.
But he look good.
Stop it. You're not doing this.
So you like
it's just like,
stop it.
That's just like, this is my husband.
You're not doing this.
You see my name?
This is episode 1, season 2. We're not doing this. No.
We doing it.
No.
We are.
I'm not going to stand for this. That's what I'm saying.
It's already been done.
I'm not standing for this. We're not doing this.
Who gonna stop me?
I'm gonna call Ghostbusters some goddamn body. You ain't doing this shit. Can't be putting your dibs on everybody. Gosh damn, you got Thanos, the little white boy right there. Now you want the black dude from the show. Come on, man. Have some respect.
I mean,
he's not white. He's Japanese.
My bad. Japanese.
Thank you.
Hey,
but they do that too. They take a white
Chidori. Don't let them come over here and hit you with a Chidori.
Man.
See, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna take it as disrespect.
Exactly. It is disrespect. It is disrespect.
Hold on. Hey, if Pim Pam Strong was a character, it'd be Kakashi with that Chidori.
It'd be Kakashi with the Chidori.
Pim Pam. He used one hand. Whole turns into a lightning sword. Smacks a bitch.
Like I said. But yeah, I'm gonna look at Soul. I'm gonna check it out.
Check it out, and then I really need you to start my show.
Yes, on Netflix. I saw it. I'm gonna check. I've been meaning to check it out. Like I said,
it's good. It's good. Like it really surprised me, and I fell in love with it. And so I'm on.
Go to the bathroom at work. 30 minutes.
Nobody
Get you an
in the
episode.
bathroom, nobody's in the bathroom for that long. They gonna know something up.
You might got a boo-boo.
Who cries for 30 minutes? You need to go. If you in the bathroom for that long, you need to go see your doctor.
No, I just like to let gravity do its thing.
With COVID and get your 14 days quarantine paid.
You know what? I swear to goodness, I'm sick of y'all. I'm fucking sick of y'all, man. This is how episode 1 started. This is how we starting off season 2. This is how we doing this.
That's how we doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, so to close it out, what are you hoping for Blerd wise in 2021? Like what's something y'all are gonna be doing, starting or getting into?
I want the theater to start opening up. That's all I want. Cause
you can buy some AMCs. You can rent out the whole theater for $99.
I seen that. And my thing is this, like we spoke last time, how we said, imagine if Endgame was during this time. You know
so
what?
Glad it's not.
And imagine how much torch that would be. They already don't give us nothing anyway. You ain't Isla, you already not getting nothing. Then this happens.
Imagine if it was Infinity War. And the snap happens in Infinity War, right? And then COVID hits. Right? You know how many people are gonna be making Thanos brought COVID. That's why he snapped the rest of the universe away like that. I mean, like, and the end game coming, that's when COVID is over after 2 years.
Man, all I know is, like I said, Endgame wouldn't have been a good movie. That end scene wouldn't have been the same if you had to watch it in your house. You wouldn't have, like I said, everybody lost their shit. Excuse me.
Their mind.
When everybody came out the portal, I lost my mind. Everybody
on your left.
Let me tell you something. When I heard it, I didn't care. I was like, what? Who talking? Wait, hold on, wait a minute.
Get the portal scene, the scene where everybody really would have lost their shit. And
when he caught that hammer.
Nigga.
With the thing, and then proceeded to one good time.
And everybody thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Oh, Thor got his hand free. He about to wait a guy. Wait a minute.
That atmosphere when those things happen was just
my soul.
And even the end, even the very end. And if you ain't seen Endgame by now, and we spoiling it for you, sorry for you, because you should have been done seen it. I ain't got no sympathy. You should have been done seeing it. But even when Iron Man died, y'all, like,
I pulled out. I went to the liquor store and pulled out a hand, a 40 ounce one. Let's pull it out.
I was in theater like, oh God, he died.
Uncle Tony Stark died. There's a bug. But did he die?
Yes. Well, that is the question that we posed because we never saw a funeral. And if they go off
Killmonger ain't dead. We ain't see him die.
If we go off the same source material, like if they really follow the comics, by the time in the comics that Iron Man gets the nanites, they actually have the ability to heal him. So,
I mean, it's one of the things where I know, like, I want to be able, if something big happens in a movie, I want to be in the theater to see it. Because, like saying, it's like at the Fantastic Four popped up in a movie, in a big scene, all you see is a big arm stretch across the wall, across the thing. Oh, that's like, it ain't going to be the same. Because think about it. How many times have you said, I'm going to watch this movie at home, turn the movie on, then in 5 minutes in, you on your phone, you get a pause the movie, go to the bathroom, get some. When you in the theater, you're locked in because you can't go to the bathroom because they ain't gonna pause. You sitting there.
And my thing is, it'd be different if they like live stream it. Like you purchase the movie and your family sit there and then live stream it. You can't pause it.
Yeah,
I'd rather them do something like that. Like best case in point, WWE's Thunderdome. If they did something like that for a movie, I'd be cool with that.
Well, I just, I'm with June. I'm ready for the theaters to open back up. I'm ready for Comic Cons to start back because, like I said, this year was like really the first time I was really gonna get into cosplay. As you see, I got some of my stuff on right now. So, I mean, that's just what I'm looking for. I'm hoping we can really get things back popping this year.
That's the only
Yeah,
thing
I'm really ready for.
And traveling again, like I've been like,
that's one thing I'm ready to travel. Like it's not just going to the movie, it's the experience. Going to the movie, getting your ticket, the look on my kid's face when we about to go see some superheroes, buying them popcorn. Daddy, can I have a big one so we can get more? Daddy, can I get some Skittles? Stuff like that. I'm gonna miss. I mean, I can do that. I can go to the store, buy some popcorn, give it to them, but then I got to get up and refill it for them all the damn time. It's not like I can go sit at the movie tavern, which is here in Houston. Like the movie tavern, I can go sit down when I'm ready to order some more popcorn. I hit a button, person come, take my bucket,
Same.
fill it up.
We got Alamo Draft House, we got the movie tavern, and we got Studio Movie Grill.
Yep.
Right.
And it's
I be pushing the hell out of that, baby.
And it's like, it's one of the things where it's like I said, experience. You can go to the movies, but I'm not even gonna get no popcorn. Soon you walk through that popcorn hit you in the face, like
hit you, it makes slap you.
It's like how Ann said about the whole date night thing, like going to TGI Fridays and just going in there. It's people in on a Friday night, just kicking, everybody laughing, having a good time. It's just like, it's like that's the stuff you miss. Like, damn, like.
And also, as a Blerd podcast, as a podcast like many other podcasts that talk about stuff like this, we running out of source material. we keep saying, going back over the same things, create new scenarios because it's all we got. And I'm ready to actually talk about something we done seen.
Yep.
Right. And for us to actually link up.
Yeah.
Cool one screen instead of 3 different box link up.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, I actually found a spot where if y'all want to do that, it's a spot where we can, like, it's a podcast space where you can rent out a room and they got the whole other podcast space and we can just rent that. And I do that too. So it's like, it's so much.
For sure. It's okay. We gonna get it by June. And I said this last year. I said by June, I feel like that's when we'll finally be able to get. I'm the originator of June, so don't be waving your hand. We gonna be getting it popping because I said that last year. I feel like we won't really start getting back to normal to then. But yeah.
We got to. It's one of the things, like, you think about it, like, it's just one of the things you look at, like, yo, there's nothing we can talk about. Like, you see people really doing the same theories, trying to just beat the dead horse. Like, bro, come on, man. It ain't nothing else in that. There's no more blood in that steak, man. It's gone, bro. Like,
it's done.
Like, it's done, bro. Like,
it's well done.
It's like, man, like, you just got to stop. Like, ain't nothing else. And WandaVision is all we got. And we were like, last year, we were like, yo, maybe Black Widow is the only thing we holding on to. Shut that down.
They should have literally just released Black Widow on Disney Plus like they did Mulan. So many people actually bought Mulan. People don't understand that. Mulan was bought.
But see, you know what? Because
$9.99, that went to good use.
Drew, and so he was like, yo, I don't want to spend $30 on Black Widow. I said, but think about it. That's $30 one time, and you get to keep it on Disney Plus to a point where you taking the chick out on a date, you paying that. That's just a one-time thing. Like, at least you paying for tickets and popcorn and all this stuff. That shit gonna add up. You still gonna end up paying $30, $40 at the end of the night. So you paying $30 once for one movie, you get to keep
the house if you need to.
You know, you get to keep that movie on Disney Plus. I think they sell Mulan once you bought it, you could keep it on there. So I'm like, all right.
Once I bought it, I have it.
I mean, so you can go back and watch it. Like, I mean, it's $30.
I've seen Mulan myself like 4 times.
And
I still haven't watched it.
I'm gonna watch it.
It's like, and then you take your family out for a movie night. You spending that's way more than 30.
Right.
You spending like a good 50, 60. So $30 ain't that bad. And I would pay 30 for Black Widow because you gotta think about it. Well, if you don't watch it, people are going to spoil it.
They're going to.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. It is what it is.
And I wasn't never really. I was like, I think, like Ann said, they should have been dropped the Black Widow movie. Like they should have been did it. That movie should have been out. She should have.
I would have dropped it on Disney Plus the moment I found out that everybody's stimulus check was in that night. Oh, stimulus! Black Widow's on Disney Plus for $30.
Right. Even though I ain't got my stimmy yet. Them bitches.
I just needed one of them white people to go to the stimulus office and just change my stimulus to like $10,000.
Facts.
I heard they trying to drop it too. John still trying to get Mr. Biden said him say he gonna give us $2K.
The Democrats run everything right now, so.
But you know, that's all we got for today. Oh, he froze.
He froze.
Him froze.
Man. And with freezing, this has been the Blerd Spot Podcast with June's 88, Crystal Bay, and your boy Kid.
Yeah. Me too.